Hello, welcome back to P-Storm. I am Pluvius Lelon, and today we're playing Octopath Traveler. So when we last left off, we had just cleared the second chapter of... Shit, I forget who. Yeah, second chapter of Tressa's story. And conveniently, the second chapter of Cyrus's story takes place in the same town, so let's head on over to the tavern and start that up. I forgot you have to open the doors manually in the first game. Come on. Come on! What the fuck? Okay, good. Here we go. The story so far. Cyrus left the academy behind in search of the lost tome. From the far reaches of hell, its disappearance was a riddle wrapped in a mystery, a riddle that piqued his scholarly curiosity. Even suffering the indignity of losing his post was a small price to pay for the opportunity of solving this fascinating puzzle. And so did Cyrus come to Quarry Crest to call upon an old colleague who just might have the answers he seeks. So this is Quarry Crest. It's hard to believe it's been 10 whole years since Odette left the academy. And her house was... Ah, that's right. She left directions in her letter. I should take another look. You have all the markings of a great scholar, Cyrus. But allow me to offer you a word of warning. For all your intellect, you have always been clumsy in the matters of the heart. I know that your research is more important to you than anything, but you would do well to give some thought to how well you treat the fair sex. You're more handsome than you give yourself credit for. If you're not careful, you might find your words and actions misconstrued by those around you. Oh, now she tells me. I should have known better than to read that again. The first time I read it, I nearly fell over laughing. Now it seems almost prophetic. To think I'd be banished from the academy because of a trumped-up scandal like that. I can just see Odette laughing at me at the moment I mention it. But there's no point worrying. I have to face her sooner or later, after all. I try to keep myself presentable, this is true. But is my face truly so easy on the eyes? Oh, woe is me, doomed to never realize the full depth of my good looks and charisma. Alright. Where are we heading? Where you headed, partner? In here? You usually break into other people's houses, do you? %. Let's try it. Okay. Registration number 2. Birthplace, Cliftlands. Additional notes, none. Most intriguing. Well, yeah, if I'm not supposed to get in there by oh, I think it's up there. I think the place I'm supposed to go is up there. Yes. Yes, indeed. Anyhow, here we are. Yes? Yes, I'll be right there. Sorry, I was just checking my audio again. Can never be too careful after the last episode. Or, no. That was the episode before that now. It's been some time, Odette. You're still here, but I guess I'm not suffering from fatigue-induced hallucinations after all. It's me, Odette, in the flesh. Good to see you as hale and hearty as ever. And you're as insufferable as ever, no doubt. What are you waiting for? Come in already. Don't mind if I do. How did I know that would be a reaction? We were practically joined at the hip back in the day. Just watching you go about was fun in and of itself. I always had a hunch you'd end up in trouble with the ladies, but to think it would happen with the princess of all people. Somehow you've managed to exceed even my wildest expectations. By expelling me, they hope to protect Her Highness's good name. Needless to say, there's no truth in any of this. Of course. I'm sure it's all as you say. Her Highness and this Therese are just your pupils. They've no romantic interest in you in the slightest. You're something else, Cyrus. But it's a relief to find your powers of observation are as keen as ever. Well, did you come all this way just to entertain me? If so, congratulations on a job well done. Save your congratulations for another time. I've come in search of a certain tome. Are you perchance familiar with From the Far Reaches of Hell? Cheery title if I've ever heard one. I can tell you that it's a compendium of ancient rites and rituals. Not that I've read it myself, of course. I know that much, but I was hoping you could tell me more. Not much more. It touches upon necromancy, I believe. Necromancy? Necromancy. That said, as to what extent I know little. Is that so? I was sure that if anyone could enlighten me, it would be you. Is that supposed to be flattery? Alright, just give me some time. As soon as I tackle the little pickle I'm dealing with at the moment, I'll do some investigating. Oh, a pickle, you say? Consider my interest piqued. I always took you for the type who chewed up and spit out your problems before pickles they could become. Again, I find your flattery lacking. Anyhow, since you're here, perhaps I can put you to use. As it happens, a number of people have gone missing of late. Under suspicious circumstances, I presume. Just so, many quite literally seem to have been spirited away. One soul went to the neighborhood provisioner to buy some foodstuffs and never returned. Another turned a street corner only to vanish entirely, leaving his friend who was strolling with him in disbelief. All told, 10 men and women have gone missing in such a fashion in the past half-year. How curious indeed. Don't look so disappointed, you nutjob. So how about it? Do you have any ideas? It would be impudent to jump to... It would be imprudent to jump to conclusions without conducting an investigation.
Yes.
Great, thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'll look into that tome while you're away. A fair trade, I'd say. Though I dare say that having the opportunity to solve this peculiar puzzle is a reward in itself.
Ah?
It figures. Well, happy investigating. First, I should ask Odette where precisely the kidnappings have occurred. But first, let's see what's inside that treasure chest. Let's see now. Come to think of it, the three people who went missing were all last seen near the inn. It could well be a coincidence. Most intriguing. Also, I like how you literally can't inquire, you have to scrutinize. Alright. What do you know, old man? A system of underground canals runs all throughout this town. I don't think anyone's ventured down there in quite some time, though. Seen it happen both in the dead of night and in broad daylight. Someone's walking by the inn, they turned the corner up ahead, and when I followed, they were gone. Vanished into thin air. And with that, I do believe I have all the knowledge I need to crack the case. Where did the disappearances occur? Near the provisioner?
Yeah.
No, that can't be right. Let me reconsider this. Every victim was in the general vicinity of the inn when they disappeared. We can say with absolute certainty that they did not vanish into thin air or some such nonsense. When did the disappearances occur? What? I guess I haven't been paying attention. As such, it stands to reason that they were kidnapped. And that the kidnapper made use of a hidden path or passage to evade the public eye. What route did the kidnapper employ so as to not draw attention? The entrance to the sewers would seem to make for an ideal escape route. Yes, doubtless the culprit stole underground to spirit his victims away. I do believe I should have a look down there for myself. Alright, then down we go, I suppose, right after we save. And I think... okay, yes. I have rested at the inn, and everybody's at full health. Here we are. From the looks of it, these aqueducts predate the founding of the village itself. There's a good chance many of the villagers are unaware of their existence. This calls for a thorough investigation. But I must be wary. For all I know, the culprit could be lurking in the shadows as I speak. I will proceed with caution. After all, it simply wouldn't do if I became our villain's latest victim. Alright. Man, this has got to be the most unsewer-like sewer that I've ever seen. It's basically more like catacombs than anything else. It's over there. Maybe there's a chest. Indeed. Okay. Well, I don't have any wind spells because I benched Tressa, but let's see if okay, I didn't think so, but never hurts to check. See if swords work. Nope. Or, well, didn't even get a chance to see because it missed. What about axes? What about ice? What about arrows? Nope. Oh, at least I still have fire. Now let's try some spears. Nope. Yep. Given that this is Cyrus's story, it makes sense if they're weak to staves. Yep. Blunt weapons, perfect for breaking bones. Okay. Why do I have so many spear-based monsters? Oh well. See if the Great Condor can hit anything. That was probably a waste, but whatever. Yeah. Rather not waste any SP unnecessarily. You know what? Yeah, I've already used SP, so why not? And that did basically no damage. Alright. Let's revive Ulberich, I guess. Okay, very low chances of capturing any of these guys. Oh, right. I was like, I thought I captured a monster that can heal, but... Right, I think I accidentally killed it. Alright, yeah, fuck it. Rain of arrows. Wow. Yep, might need to break out Cheat Engine again. Let's just make sure Ulberich's alive for the end of the battle. Well, I thought that would hit all of them, but I guess not. Oh my god, stop dying. Even at max boost, very little chance of capturing. Oh well. I was gonna say, watch it hit a different skeleton now that the one on top. I actually need to hit the one on top. Yeah, I'm just gonna have Ulberich defend so that he stops getting killed. But instead, someone else got killed. Alright, let's try some Thunderbird action. Okay, that did a little bit of damage, but certainly didn't do much damage. Okay, who needs healing the most? Yes, Cyrus, definitely. Okay, let's see who I can capture. Alright, 83%. Let's try it. Yeah! Haha! Bitch. Alright, go! That's probably a bad idea, but whatever. Cause that. Alright, hopefully somebody leveled up from that. Alright, I was hoping Ulrich would level up since he's only level 13, but can't win them all, I suppose. Alright, cool. There's another save point. They knew. They knew that the battles go on forever. Alright, oh, and we're already at the boss, it seems. I do say, to think there was such elaborate structures under the surface. He's dead. But what in the heavens is this? It's as if the blood was drained from his body. And what is this atop the strange patterns? Clearly some baleful sorcery has been practiced here. These gemstones. Why, if my hypothesis is correct, they must be composed of crystallized human blood. And yet, it is as if myriad hues of red are mixed together. Could it be that each gem contains the blood of multiple victims? Good gods! What horrors have been wrought here? How many innocents have been victimized by this blood-sucking sorcerer? At least now we know the motive behind the kidnappings. The villain we are dealing with is no common criminal. No, I'm loath to even call him a human being. Sucking the life from the men and women of this poor town, only to cast them away. This is a veritable demon who walks among us. One thing is clear. This monster must be stopped before he can commit any more vile deeds. As an academic, I must confess that the history of the dark arts intrigues me. But to put them into practice, this is truly beyond the pale. What's this? The young lady in this cell, she still lives. I must free her lest she suffer the same fate as the others. You just happen to have the key. And who might you be? Just a scholar of no particular repute. I was passing through and could not help but notice these odd gemstones. Are they perhaps your work? And these strange glyphs, are they not runes of High Hornburgian? Are they now? The tomes of ancient Hornburg were lost long ago. No ordinary scholar would be privy to this knowledge. But how could any self-respecting academic perform such horrors? Oh, seems you're more of a scholar than you give yourself credit for. They still live, yes? If you know what's best for you, you'll free them at once. Well, since you ask so nicely, no, I think not. A shame. If only you hadn't come poking around in my secrets, I wouldn't have minded picking your brain. Now I'll have to settle for sucking your blood. Alright, good. He's at least weak to axes. Weak to axes. Alright, so I've come up with a new rule for boss battles. If the boss battle goes on for more than half an hour, or if the episode itself reaches the 1 hour mark, break out cheat engine. So let's see. We'll try fire first. Okay, that didn't work. Now he's animating bones. Okay, so this boss fight started at the 30-minute mark. So either way, if we reach the 1 hour mark, I'm breaking out cheat engine. Okay, skeletons are weak to axes at least. Alright, let's try fire again. Okay, they're weak to fire. Now let's try a spear. Okay. Oh, whoops. Let's do a leg hold trap. Yeah, I mean, he's still gonna attack us this turn, but... Motherfucker. Alright. Firestorm. No, not last stand. Much as I'd like to crush these skeletons with a big ol' yeah. Alright. Do it again. Alright. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to break out the Healing Grape Bunch. Okay, so... Yeah, I don't really have any other options, so... Shit. Okay, still got plenty of olives of life. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to break that skeleton either way, so just put Gideon in the leg hold trap. Motherfucker. Holy shit. Okay, well, I already know swords aren't gonna work. So let's just heal Alphen. And then, Vivify Cyrus. Man, I am very underleveled for this, it would seem. Alright, let's try this. Okay. That did basically nothing. Shit. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I might have to do a little off-screen grinding before we continue here. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it happen. But not before I do this. Alright, be right back. Alright, we're back. Everyone's at least level 24 now, so we should stand a much better chance against this boss. I'll just skip all these cutscenes here. Yeah, I'm coming for you now. Okay, so I think he was weak against fire. Nope, that wasn't it. Well. Oh, swords. Okay, yeah. Okay, I know the skeletons are weak to axes, so... There we go. Everybody's dying a lot less now. Okay, let's see if spears work on them. Nope. Oh well. Alright. It's fire time. Actually, yeah. Let's go full boost Firestorm, why not? If Cyrus runs out of SP, he can just steal more. As for Ulberich, let's use a full power level slash. Hell yeah. Alright, let's shackle Gideon. Yeah, I doubt it's gonna stop him from doing much damage, but... Okay, we'll go for this one first, because... And then we heal Cyrus. Wow. Really? You're really gonna do that? Holy shit. Wow, I think I died even faster than when I was underleveled. Alright. Well, good thing I still had Cheat Engine on standby. It's like, hey, I don't care about showing off how good I am at the game because, you know, I already completed it on the Switch. I just want to show you the story. Whew. They're still alive after all. And they didn't even say thank you. What's this? It couldn't be a copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell? Well, that's unfortunate. It's but an abridged copy, translated into the modern tongue. And aside from basic instructions on performing the rites and reagents required, all other details have been but omitted. Why, it doesn't even mention the possible uses of these blood crystals. What's this? A piece of parchment has been inserted between the pages. Calculations on the number of test subjects required to create one blood crystal. I see. There's a note. First specimen fully synthesized and delivered. Delivered? Could it be that someone commissioned that frightful stone? I can only speculate, but whoever is behind this be connected to the stolen tome I seek. Where am I?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, you're back with us, good miss. I'm feeling...
大丈夫かい?
The drugs that awful man gave you are still affecting you. Pray rest until your strength returns. Who are you? An excellent question, my dear, and one I'd be more than happy to answer. Wooing a poor girl just awakened from a coma? Have you no shame? Don't be silly, Odette. I was merely trying to be a gentleman. Clearly. At any rate, Odette, there's a favor I would ask of you. Another one? Note my complete lack of surprise. I found on our kidnapper's person an abridged, translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell. You're kidding. Needless to say, this could be a tremendous lead. I need to find out where and by whom the volume was translated. Let me have a look. Whoever bound this spared no expense. I thought the same. There are few bookmakers in the realm that could produce such a tome. Fine, I'll help. You have my thanks. Eureka! Did you find something? The thin yet sturdy pages are characteristic of paper made from the finest pine wood, while the texture of the vivid red binding reveals it as an unmistakably tanned lambskin. There's only one place in the realm where both can be found in sufficient quantities. Stoneguard. I'm certain of it. So that's where you'll travel? Where else? I must track down this tome, Odette. And I must do so before any more horrors can be unleashed upon our fair realm. I wasn't asking, you know. Oh, travel banter! I care not to boast, but I have experience in hunting wild goats. Oh? Now that's interesting. Their fur and hide on highly valued, especially when unmarred by wounds. Instead of using a bow, I oft build traps when I hunt a goat. I see. I stalk with the quarry, and then herd it toward my pit, or snare it until it is caught. Different means for different prey. Hunting is not as simple as it seems. In all things thou must find in the proper way to achieving thy goal. Wouldst thou eaten soup with a fork, steak with a spoon? Excellent examples, both. You state your case most persuasively. You have a talent for teaching. Perhaps it is something you might pursue in the future. Me, a teacher? I think not. You seem very sure about that. I prefer the hunt. Well, pedagogy's lost as hunting's again, Well, pedagogy's loss is hunting's gain, I dare say. Oh, another travel banter. Alvin, my friend, you seem melancholy.
Sensei.
It's nothing. Yet I'm worried that it is, in fact, something. Well, I can't stop thinking about them poor folk that got sacrificed. It's an awful thing. People ain't tools to be used. Knowledge is a tool that can serve noble ends or wicked, depending on who wields it. What matters is the nature of the person who uses the tool, the disposition of their heart. Yours, for example, is full of goodness, and I believe that any knowledge is safe in your hands. Leave off it, Professor. I've got my brain full just trying to learn all I can about medicine. In any case, I feel sick thinking about all this. I had to wash my hands or something. Use this. A handkerchief. Thank you, Professor. I believe I shall learn much from this man. Nope. Ulbricht's got nothing to say. Well, that's fine. Oh yeah, I guess the chapter's not over yet. I still see a green marker on the mini-map. There we go. You're still here. I am, but not a moment longer. Thank you for everything, Odette. I'm in your debt. Sorry, that was weird to say, considering your name. You helped out a little here. What say we call it even? Be safe, Cyrus. I have a hunch you're poking around in something far more sinister than either of us can imagine. I'm well aware of the danger. I will exercise due caution. Due caution? I'll believe it once you quit diving headfirst into whatever you think smells of mystery. A man cannot so easily change his God's given disposition. You said it was 15 years ago that his home was stolen. That I did. What of it? As you may recall, the then headmaster of the academy died under mysterious circumstances that very same year. Then you believe the two incidences are connected somehow? No, I just like spouting valedictory trivia. But now that you mention it, the disorder following the incident would offer a convenient opportunity to misappropriate an article from the archives, wouldn't you say? Your insight is invaluable and appreciated. I'll keep this in mind. I mean it, Cyrus. Be careful out there. I will, and I'll return as soon as I get to the bottom of this. You have my word. I'll be waiting with bells on. Oh shit, who's that? And so Cyrus bid Quarrycrest farewell. The translated volume he recovered from the villain, pointing him to his next destination, Stoneguard, in the Highlands. where the original copy of the tome he sought surely lies, Cyrus forged on in search of the truth. Is something troubling you, my friend? You suddenly have a worried look about you.
Cyrus.
Don't stop, and don't look back. But I feel eyes upon us. Someone watching, you mean? It would well behoove us to trust your instincts. The question is, who? Let us drag them out of hiding and find out. Compel them to confess their intentions. We could try, but if they escape, we'll only have served to alert them. Then only one other avenue is open to us. What would that be? Continue on our way, pretending that we have noticed nothing, and let them make the first move. If that be your advice, so be it. But you must be our lookout. Do not let your guard slip. Knowing one's enemy is the first step to defeating him. I cannot tell if you're courageous or ignorant of the danger. Alright. And that's that. There. We might not have cleared 2 chapters in 1 episode, but at least we cleared 2 chapters in 2 episodes. It's about half the amount of time it usually takes. But, yeah. Like, I guess 3 episodes. Basically, we saved an episode's worth of time, but either way, if you enjoyed this video, then no further actions required on your part, and we'll see you next episode.